Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guy's currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Ready?
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it. It shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers and some discomfort. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Given 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
And this is an offense that's number 1 in the NFL in rushing, and that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can throw it, too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Clemson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
King going to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here's Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's King, throwing to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The Falcons at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Over the middle, complete. That's Thornton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him the first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Ready, ready?
They go play action here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Darnold sets up the screen to Robinson. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Short one here, caught by McBride. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe buried at his feet. Make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks. And remember when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
70, Hawk, 70.
Starting the drive with Algier. They find some open field here. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. And he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run of this one.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game, because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
He's got room past the 30. Now he's free to midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Deputy Lion.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 15 carries, 131 yards, and also the score.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Go. Panther 60.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey. Go.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can praise ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hit the crowd of gold. First, do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. To throw is Darnold. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's good. Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Out to the right here to Wilson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give it 9 yards on the second down screen play.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
It's just so unusual to see a loss of yardage on a quarterback sneak play. Give a lot of credit to the defensive front. They weren't permitting anything.
Yeah, from the naked eye, they only needed 2 or 3 inches there.
Yeah, and how do you go from needing 2 or 3 inches to losing yardage?
Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. First down, they'll start with Algier. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19 targets.
Operating from the gun, King. He finds his man, complete. That's Mills. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw, King. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a give to Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And right side, they're going to go option here. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And a completion to Wilson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now it's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Hop, 70, hop. Ready.
Looking to throw. King throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Mills. And he'll be out right at the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Ready. Liking 18. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. King. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Again, Darnold. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 30 yards there. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake, got the screen out there, turned into a large game.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That's another Falcons. First down. 1st and 10.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
Viking 18.
Back to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
18, 5 here. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. King. Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. through at the 25. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Pass complete there to Harrison. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 47.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
The 45-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. A final shot before the break. Darnold is going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And this is the visitors' running back. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's J.J. McCarthy hooking up with his wide receiver, Jordan Addison. A 30-yard touchdown strike. This one's gone to halftime now, and it's the Vikings with a 17-6 lead at the half. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Houston Texans. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He pulls it, and now he's thinking first down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. 14 all the score at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.